So I've never done a full video on all of the mods I've done with the prices included and whether or not I've thought about whether they were worth it or not. Now, my truck is set up for towing, and that's what a lot of my mods are based on. I tow a travel trailer across country, and so I'm going to give you these mods and why I did them. I never really considered my truck a modded truck because I haven't changed anything about the way it runs or drives, but I'll go through the things that I have added and have done to it. So this is a 2018 4x4 Tundra Platinum with the power sunroof. The sticker price on that was $51.30 for the truck itself. The only option was the $850 sunroof, and then it was $12.95 for destination, which gave a total sticker price on this of $52,275. I had negotiated that at $48,427. Which was about $3,850 off and a total of about 7.4% off sticker. And then once I bought it, I had some immediate mods I wanted to do. And so a number of these things were added immediately. Right away, one of the first things we added was this Tiger tonneau. Now this tonneau, it may be hard to make out, but this is 6 years old. It's in great condition for 6 years old. I actually can't believe how well it's held up. I went with the trifold tonneau. I would have gone with a roll-up tonneau because I like that better because I don't have to take it off and on like I do this one. But I think I'm happier with the trifold. I think the Velcro that's on the sides here would have been more of a problem if I had done that with the other roll-up tonneau. So I've been very pleased with how this has functioned. I do take it off and on. Periodically it gets opened, it gets closed quite a bit, but it's done great. Something I got right away. Another thing I got right away was the spray-in bed liner that you see right here. Now I also have a mat on top of this, and we'll come back to that mat later, but the spray-in bed liner was $400. When I got it done, it was actually $401 exactly. Almost exactly $400 to get the aftermarket spray-in bed liner that I got done right away. I don't know why anybody would order a truck without a spray-in bed liner anymore, but it's been absolutely worth it. Tonneau, one of the things I've had to do occasionally is these little rubber gasket pieces have come loose, and I've used some contact cement to put them back down, but I haven't lost any of them. And as you can see, it opens real easily. It's just mechanical and it locks real easy. The tonneau was $247 when I purchased it. Now, another thing I got new from Tiger right away when I purchased the vehicle was the Tiger Star Steps. I believe those were $312 when I got them new, and yep, that's right, $312. And I think they go really good with this MGM color. And I've even had the unfortunate, about a couple years ago, happening to have to scrape this one along a boulder when I was traveling, and you can kind of see that scrape there. But as it turns out, although these are not officially rock sliders, it did work really well as kind of a makeshift rock slider and let me know where I was and why I didn't do any damage to the vehicle. And these steps, they just seem to be in the right place when you step out. Been very pleased with it, works very well, and I think complements the vehicle very well also. So I'd definitely say they were. Now, on another video when I was going through mods, somebody was telling me that, oh, those rubber mats are stock, they're not mods. Well, they are Toyota mats, but these are not stock. I got them aftermarket for $146. Picked them up on eBay brand new at $146. So, but I really like them. Then of course, being a Platinum, this came with carpet, which is, I don't care if it is an upscale truck, carpet is very unpractical in most any vehicle, very impractical, I should say, and certainly impractical in a full-size pickup truck. So I've been very happy with these, and for the $146, I definitely say they were worth it. Now, the last of the immediate mods that I got was the TRD sway bar. I ordered that right away when I bought the truck. When I test drove the truck, I didn't like all the excessive body roll on it. Looked it up, and people said the sway bar really helped with that, and it did. It made immediate improvement. And then when you combine it with the fact that I tow, I've been extraordinarily happy with the sway bar as a modification, and again, one that I added to the truck within the first month of ownership. Now, the TRD sway bar was about $230, and it's been a very good mod, but maybe my favorite mod of all has been the Firestone Ride Rights that you see right there. The Firestone Ride Right airbags that you can see just above the leaf spring, I'll try to zoom in on it. Right there is that airbag. has been extraordinarily functional and greatly improves the ride when I'm towing across country. The other thing it's done is I think it's greatly increased the life of my shock absorbers here. I haven't had to replace any of my shocks yet, and my leaf springs are still doing great. It's hard to see there, but they still have a really nice curve to them. They're not flattened out at all. So I've been extraordinarily pleased with those. The ride weights were $295, and I gotta say that was maybe the best mod that I've had on this vehicle. So we get back to this bed mat here. So this is a Toyota bed mat. It cost me 95 bucks to put down in here. It's a rubber mat, and some people say, hey, you already have spray and bed liner, why the rubber mat? Well, because of the stuff I travel with, it tends to be a little slick, not as much grip on here, especially when I have my Predator generator back here, and this just offers a little more grip and a little less slide. So I've been really happy adding the bed mat as well. It cost me $95 when I added the bed mat, and I'm going to say that it has been definitely worthwhile. Now, this has been a great mod too. This is the most expensive mod I have. This was $781 at the time I got it. This is an Alpine Halo 9 ILX F309. I think you can get, for about the same price, you can get the F409 right now, which I assume is the same. That was a mod that was $781, and then for $220, and it came in right in at $1,000, was to get the Maestro iData Link that went with this, and then, or the iData Link Maestro, I can't remember what it is, but essentially it's the module that allows you to use your controls on your steering wheel over here as well. And so on this head unit. So between the two of them, it was $1,000. Gave me Apple CarPlay, gave me an anytime camera, gave me data as to my transmission and engine coolant temperatures when I was towing. One of my two most recent mods, this has been on here for about 2 years now. It's been very helpful for particularly my wife, but also when we travel for getting stuff in and out of the bed, is the amp research step here. It's a mechanical step, which, believe it or not, I actually like better than a power step. The power step, I would worry about it braking, particularly braking in the down position. I don't know if that happens often or not, but I know that one's not going to. And it's that easy. When you want it, you literally just pull it down, and when you want it up, you just kick it up. It's a very nice, stable step. I would say it was definitely worth it for the 234. And this is my most recent, which has been roughly about a year now, which is the ESP understorage. It cost me $243, but as you can see here, it creates nice storage for everything. It also creates a little channel that allows me to block some other stuff from the back there. But in this compartment here, I'm able to keep my portable air compressor with me. On the other side here, my towels, gloves, pins for the hitch, straps. Over there I've got cables and a tow strap in that kit, and then I keep wrapped up here my 2-inch ball mount that I travel with all the time, just in case. So it does a nice job of keeping all that stuff organized, also keeps it trapped in so that none of it ever wants to shoot forward. So I would say I've been very pleased with this one as well. Again, $243. Okay. And the mod I didn't like that cost me $200, there were some aftermarket brakes. They were supposed to be specifically for towing in the Tundra. And I ordered them. They were on sale. I got them for less than $100, and then I had a mechanic I know install them for about $150, and ended up running me right around $200 actually to get these put in. And they ended up costing me $520 in new rotors. So I wasn't very happy with them from that standpoint. They also squeaked for the 25,000 miles I did have them. Didn't like that much. And the squeak, I think, misled me, and I didn't quite realize till I actually started feeling some grinding that squeak was wearing away my rotor. I've been switched back now for about 20,000 miles almost to the stock rotors, and everything seems to be flowing smoothly with that now, stock rotors and stock pads, and that's where I'll stay going forward because I did so well with the first one. So $200 for that mistake, just in the cost of getting them and having them put in. And then in terms of the mistake of what they cost me another $520. So it's about a $720 mistake on those. So no, didn't like the way they performed, didn't like how much they cost me. And for the last set of mods, it's cosmetic mods only. The cosmetic mods only are from AJT Design, and I got these covers. So the dark covers I think looked better than the bright chrome looking stuff that was here before. Similarly, we did this around the cup holders and the shifter, and then we got the shifter itself, which I like better than the stock shifter. All that together was $215. So when you look at all these mods together, it was $34.05 for the functional mods, if you will, plus $215 is $36.15 for all the mods that I've done to my truck here. For the most part, very happy with them. There was that one mistake with the brake pads, but hey, live and learn. We won't make that one again. Essentially, when you look at it, it was $38.48 off my truck when I bought it initially. It was $36.15 in mods to get it right where I wanted it, and probably guess an additional $520 relative to the mistake relative to the brake pads. Or $720 mistake. In any event, it comes out to be right about the same number. So for having roughly gross cost of about $52,000 in this vehicle, I'm pretty happy with it. Now, that was, again, 2018, brand new. It was a platinum. But if I were to look for a truck right now for what I do for towing, I would go out and I would actually look for probably a 2018 to 2021 Toyota Tundra. And if I were going to be getting a 2019 to 2020, 2019 to 2021, I would know I needed the aftermarket trans cooler in it, because they took that out in those years. If you're planning on doing a lot of towing, I think you want to put that back in. Any event, I hope you found this useful. I hope it helps somebody out there. And if you've got thoughts or comments that you want to share, please go ahead and do so.